Good evening. It is 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday, August 12th, 2025. I call the Northern Lebanon School District Board meeting to order. Director Moore, would you like to lead us in the pledge and silence, please? Moment of silence. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Moment of silence. Okay, thank you. Thank you. And could we have a roll call, please?
Director Blau,
Here.
Director England, Director Fowler,
Present.
Director Klein,
Present.
Director Kreiser,
Present.
Director Moyer,
Here.
Director Murray,
Present.
President Nam, Vice President Williams,
Here.
7 present, 2 absent.
Thank you. First item on the agenda is the adoption of the agenda, tonight's agenda. I will entertain a motion for,
Motion to adopt the
Motion to
agenda as presented.
okay, thank you, Director Murray. Is there a second?
Second.
Director Blau, thank you. All right, all in favor, please indicate with an aye or yes.
All right.
Any opposed? My vote is also yes. It passes unanimously. Thank you. Dr. Messinger, presenting presentations tonight?
No presentations tonight. I'll go into my report. We are getting close, and it was my privilege to be able to take the board through. For anyone that saw it 2 weeks beforehand last year compared to 2 weeks beforehand this year, it definitely looks better, but there's definitely a lot to do in 2 weeks. So we're excited. We are planning on open house still on the 27th. And we are planning on the first day of school on September 2nd. And unless something happens between now and then that is unpredictable, we are in good shape to have both of those events as scheduled. I am really, really excited. I've talked a lot about my time with leadership over the summer and instruction, and have had some great conversations with teachers. And I have also communicated with the entire staff that is going to be a focal point. We're going to work on instruction and have fun with it. And we're going to also work on relationships, and we're going to build stronger relationships where we're collaborative and we're working together. It's not easy to be a teacher. It's not easy to be in education. And we need that support system. So those 2 things I've talked a lot about already, and we're going to continue to talk about. You are invited, as always, on the Thursday, which would be the 28th. We will be doing a luncheon. I will be, afterwards, we'll be recognizing years of service, and I usually do a short welcome back. You're welcome to attend that. I'll get you the exact time. We're still finalizing the schedule, but I'll get you the exact time and location of that in about another week. But feel free to come if you're available to come. In the meantime, sports have started, and they're busy practicing. Band has band camp this week, and they're out in the heat and sun. So the kids are starting to come back on campus and be ready, and we're just excited to have them. I do want to bring one thing to the board's attention. Typically, at this point in the year, we do get a few last-minute coaches, aides. Due to the instructional coach position, we may have a special education teacher. Typically between August and September, I approve those people, and then we ratify them at the September board meeting. This year, one of the folks, there is an individual who has applied to be a volunteer soccer coach. She happens to be, in case you're interested, the career shutout leader for Northern Lebanon and the goal. I am going to approve her with board approval in September. However, because it's my daughter, I want to be completely open about that tonight. She decided today, and that was not in time to get her on the agenda. But I just wanted to be upfront about that because it is my daughter. So that is the end of my report.
Thank you, Dr. Messinger. Are there any questions? I have one. I know the golf team had their first match today at Elko. Do you
They
know how
did,
that went?
and I saw pictures, but I did not see who won.
Didn't see the match.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Next item is our public comment section. I understand there's no public comment tonight. All right, so we'll move on to item number 6, board action. It should be noted that public notice was given for this meeting in accordance with Act 84 of 1986. By notice of the president, the following action requires a voice vote. All votes in favor shall be stated with an aye or a yes. All votes opposed shall be stated with a nay or a no. All members abstaining shall state I abstain when prompted. The votes will be recorded in the minutes as a unanimous roll call vote unless there are any votes in opposition or abstention. If necessary, the president may subsequently call for a roll call vote to be recorded in the minutes. So the first item is 7.1, approval of last month's minutes. Is there a motion to approve?
No, excuse me, Doctor. This would be the consent
Oh,
calendar.
consent calendar.
So
I'm
all
sorry.
7 would be the
All of 7, there
consent
we go.
calendar. So I would ask that you would approve the consent calendar as presented. Need a motion to
Yep.
accept.
So is there a motion to approve the consent agenda for tonight, which is item 7.1, all the way through 7? There's a lot of items on here. 7.26. And these are all items that we discussed last week.
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
Okay, thank you, Director Klein. Is there a second?
Second. Sorry.
Thank you, Director Blau. Any questions or discussions? If not, all in favor indicate with an aye or a yes.
Aye.
Any opposed?
I abstain with 7.8.
One abstention for 7.8. Director Blau. Any others? Right, then the motion, my vote is also yes, so the motion is approved unanimously with one abstention on 7.8. Thank you.
I will do 8 together. We have 2 general education aides that will be in place for this upcoming year that are new for us. There are several coaches listed for you that I believe it was 2 positions that came over the past week that were updated. And then finally, we have a resignation of Ms. Woomer, the secondary assistant principal.
Okay, are there any concerns or issues with grouping all of these together, 8.1 to 8.3? If not, I'll entertain a motion then to approve items 8.1 through 8.3.
I motion to approve items 8.1 through 8.3.
Thank you, Director Klein. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Director Moyer. Any discussions? Hearing none, all in favor, please indicate with an aye or yes.
Aye.
Any opposed? My vote is also yes, so the motion carries to approve 8.1 through 8.3. Thank you. On to budget and finance.
One item for you, those are the lunch prices that we discussed last week, reflecting a 5-cent increase. And also just a reminder that we intend to give budget ramifications for different scenarios when it comes budget time in January that we'll discuss more at length.
Okay, are there any questions for Dr. Messinger regarding? If not, is there a motion to approve item 9.1?
Motion to approve item 9.1.
Thank you, Director Blau. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Director Kreiser. Any comments, discussion? All right, hearing none. All in favor to approve item 9.1, please indicate with an aye or a yes.
Aye.
Any opposed? My vote is also yes. The motion carries unanimously. Thank you. And so moving on to, we don't have anything in
No,
instructional facilities.
no, we're,
Or
reports.
Going down the reports, 13.1. Lebanon County Career and Technology Center, Dr. Klein.
I have nothing to report.
Nothing to report. All right. Legislative Liaison, Director Blau.
Cries.
Oh, Kreiser. I'm sorry. Oh, she's the, okay.
So still no state budget is
Still no state
obviously the
budget.
big one. That doesn't really sound as if they're having any discussions or anything, not moving towards a solution yet, so. And then since our last meeting in June, there was one bill that is probably likely to pass, on cursive handwriting being mandated to be part of the curriculum.
Yep.
Interesting. Thank you, Director Kreiser. I just have one question. I know there's a lot of school districts that are sort of struggling right now because of what the budget impasse. Is that affecting us in any way at this point in time?
We are able to pay our bills and we are fine. Do I want the
Okay.
money because I want to earn interest on it?
Well-
Absolutely. I don't plan on paying charter school bills until I get my funding. So there's that. Because the punishment for not paying them is deducting off of my state funding, our state funding. So I feel that that's fair and adequate to pass that along. But no, I was going to share quickly, our revenue for last year did come in, like we're tying up the results here. We're still working on expenses, and revenue for the 24-25 year did very well locally. I'll just share a few of the highlights. So our real estate tax collections, both delinquent and current, came in very high, over $500,000 above budget. Most of that was delinquent taxes that actually got paid up to date. Our interest income, we had all that money from the building sales. Interest rates were high. We kind of hit that out of the books, and we made $1.2 million last year in interest. So that's pretty incredible for our district. Nothing like that has been done since I've been here. So that's really great. And there was a transfer tax. I'm not sure if anyone knows. Bell and Evans bought the Crayola warehouse, and that netted us about $300,000 in transfer tax. All of that said, our local income came in 1.7 over budget. So those were just a lot of beautiful things that came together, not things that I would ever want to put in a budget and bank on a warehouse selling or interest income that high for us. So I'm pretty proud of the fact that we did that much with the interest income. That was Linda really stayed on top of things with me in the office, and we moved a lot of money around frequently to wherever we could. As soon as terms came due, we were on it. So those are some really good, exciting things. So we are able to pay our bills. We have money sitting in the bank currently earning more interest. The interesting thing will be coming down to our construction fund. As you all know, we took out a lower bond than what we had originally said we were going to because we wanted to reevaluate in the fall. So we will reevaluate all that in the fall once we have everything finalized with this revenue and make some decisions then.
That's
But
great
yes,
news.
We're
Thank you.
okay, and we're not going to pay charter school bills until we get some state funding.
Good work. You keep making money, we won't need
Yes.
any state funding.
Don't say that. Well, thank you very much. That's great news. Thank you. All right. So I did get confused. So our PSBA liaison is Director Blau. Director Blau.
I just found this one article interesting. It's kind of sort of what we've been talking about. The title of it is How to Bring Joy into Middle and High School Classrooms. Since we have time, if you don't mind me,
Yeah, go ahead.
reading a little bit. It says fostering a classroom culture that celebrates students and engages them beyond papers and tests is crucial for improving students' motivation and joy for learning, experts say. People like to learn, they just don't like to learn necessarily in the form that we often ask them to do in a classroom. Incorporating aspects of play into a classroom is one approach to making learning more engaging. I noticed they're talking about middle school and high school. We're not talking about elementary here. It says there's often the misconception that play is no longer necessary as students transition out of elementary school, but play is one of the best ways to foster joy in the classroom and joy for learning. One way to incorporate play in the classroom is to provide opportunities for movement. And she gives an example where the teacher has them move to the different four corners of the room based on their opinion of something. It says this activity gets students out of their seats and introduces content in an engaging way as it provides space for their opinions and encourages interaction with peers. Also, you can use music to bring joy into a classroom. This one teacher recommends creating a classroom playlist where each student can contribute a song that helps them focus. Then during independent work time, educators can play the playlist in the background. Another example is during testing and midterm season, ensure that there are wellness spaces available for students. This could involve setting aside the first 15 minutes of class for students to partner in a relaxing and fun activity, which this teacher provides, such as crossword or word search puzzles, origami, coloring books. This creates a space where students laugh, talk, and connect. I think that the systems that we find ourselves embedded in and existing in are sometimes really unpleasant. The kids aren't broken, it's systems that are. The importance of taking a holistic approach to thinking about how to build schools and communities to be places that value young people and care for the well-being, not just their academic achievement. I just thought that went along a lot of what we've been talking about, how to
Absolutely. Well
teaching
said.
students in different ways.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Thank you. IU 13, Director Murray?
We did not meet for the month of July, so I have no report, but
Okay.
we're meeting tomorrow night in Lebanon, so more to come.
Great, thank you. Change Order Committee, Director Fowler.
Model of consistency for the 8th consecutive month. No report.
And that's a good thing considering.
That's
the
a good
change order.
thing.
That's a very good thing.
Yeah.
So, moving on to informational items.
Just want to note that there is a middle school musician textbook that is available for review in the main office during school hours. It will be on review for the next 30 days if you'd like to look at it. I did look at it today. It's actually nothing but musical notes. There are no words. So I doubt anybody's going to object to it, but it's on review for 30 days. And I'll just continue with dates to remember. We actually start induction for new teachers on Monday. And Mrs. Bruce has again revised, revamped, and improved the induction process. It is now 3 days and in slightly more drawn out chunks so they can digest it better, with some other opportunities as well. But that starts on Monday. We have a paraprofessional in-service day the following Monday, and then all staff will be back that Tuesday with the open house, Tuesday night for elementary, Wednesday night for secondary. And as I mentioned, Thursday will be a luncheon for all employees.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Messinger. Anything else for discussion for the good of the order?
Did we table that one item for next month?
Yes,
Yes.
I was asked, some board members would like to get some more information. Yep.
Yes, thank you. So prior to our adjournment, I just want to make an announcement that the board will enter into an executive committee session following this meeting to discuss a legal matter. So with that, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
A motion, thank you, Director Murray. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Director Moyer. All in favor to approve, to adjourn, please indicate with an aye or a yes. Any opposed? Vote is also yes. The meeting is adjourned.